Barcus has ever led this. We're both really, really excited to be here. Let's give it up for the jazz man. A big thank you. The video that you saw just before the jazz band was done by WMU student Raelen and Piper. Where's she at? I don't know where she's at. Give her a hand. She did a really lovely job. The first tune that you heard from the jazz band was Sherbert. It's a classic Sammy Nestico chart. On that, you also heard from Lucas Rappenecker on the trumpet and Taylor Rogers on the alto saxophone. We're going to go to our next chart for the jazz band. This is Bye Bye Blackbird, classic Mark Taylor arrangement of this, and you're going to hear from Francesca Rappenecker on the piano. This is Bye Bye Blackbird. They're working so hard. Every time everybody's like, oh man, congratulations. I'm like, no, these kids are the ones that are playing their instruments. I'm not up there playing the instruments for them. They're sounding great. I'm really excited to take this group to do more. We're going to do really, really well. We we've got one more chart with this iteration of the jazz band. At the end, we're going to bring on some alumni people and play a couple more charts. This one is Gatito. It's a Matt Harris tune that I found this year with the help of some old high school band director friends of mine. And you're going to hear from a whole mess of people, and I don't even remember who all it is. Let's see, it's Kara and Colton, raise your hands. Lauren and Grace and Raelen. Anybody else? Oh, and Trey and Ryan. This is Gatito. This is Gatito.
6th grade. She is sporting her Winfield Mt Union Wolfpack shirt. She is also in band and choir. In band, she plays the clarinet. There is Cassie Bird. Next, we have Valerie Flint. Valerie is also in 6th grade. She looks just dashing in her Easter attire, soon to be Easter. And she is in 6th grade choir. This is Valerie Flint. We are next going to have our show choir up here. So if you are in show choir, make your way on up this way. I would just first like to say that the show choir, we have 8 very, very lovely, hardworking ladies. And we meet every week, 2 times a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Small in numbers, but they sure are mighty. So we have just a Broadway Melody mix for you, and I hope you enjoy our show. We're waiting on costume change.
Just
much. They have just worked really, really, really hard, and they, like I said, there's 8 of them, but they sure are mighty. So congratulations to them again. Let's give them another round of applause. Fashion Week. We now have Tina Harris and Molly Hinkle. They are both in 6th grade. They both are in band. Tina plays the clarinet and Molly plays the trumpet. They both are wearing Winfield shirts, showing that they have pride for their school, that they are accountable, that they love their community, and that they are kind to everyone.
I've got to talk for a minute. I've got 2 students who are pulling like quintuple duty over here. So they've got show choir, jazz band, and concert band. So while they're getting ready, we'll be thanking people all night. But firstly, I want to say that looking back through the history of this, some years cost more than others to run this show, and I'm really happy to be able to say that this year we did everything, all the decorations, all of the setup and tear down, and all of everything that you see around here for $0 out of budget. $0. We were really excited. We got a lot of donations for decorations. We had kids help us with all of the cutouts and hanging stuff up and putting up lights and decorating and getting the stage all set up. We'll be thanking people all night, but thanks to everybody who helped us with that. It's really great to be able to say that. Are my band members on the swing?
We actually have a solo from one of our senior choir members. Sorry, I always forget to look at it. We have Morgan Hotop, and she is a senior in the choir. I have 2 seniors here, and they do both a wonderful job, and I don't know what I would do without them. So here is Morgan Hotop, and she will be singing 1,000 Miles.
Making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past no homebound. Staring back me heads, making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. It's always times like these when you think of you, and wonder if you'd ever think of me.
just another moment and I'm just dreaming, chasing the years of my life. 15 years of time for you, don't you do I feel that too? Don't you agree you're on your way? Every day's a new day. Only got 100 years to live.
All right, we are now going to do a little bit of band choir, and we are going to call this just a little piece of the city.
Interrupts to make sure their instruments work. Sometimes they don't. All right. We got here the Winfield Mt High School concert band, and we are going to start the band and choir alternating ruling harmony with a piece I found called Metro Dance, and the whole idea of it is it's supposed to feel kind of like the subway system of New York. You've got all of these different people, all of these different personalities kind of coming in and colliding with each other, but it makes kind of a really cool piece. And I really like it. These kids really do a good job with it. So this is Metro Dance by Randall Stanley.
Thank
right next to the band. Sometimes you're going through the music library. The music library at this school is like a kind of hallway that's isolated from everything else, and there's about 40 filing cabinets that are just filled with music, and you're kind of just going through, going like, what am I going to play? What am I going to play? I've got to find something that has to do with New York. And you find something that is, I think this piece might be 258 years old. The music is like written on parchment paper or something. It's like falling apart. It's super brittle, and in all honesty, it's probably written in the 1950s. I can't find like any information about it, and it's kind of just supposed to be a walk through New York. And so you hear kind of this almost pictures in an exhibition-esque walking theme that you'll hear the flutes have it. And you kind of go through all of these different New York boroughs. You go and then you find yourself kind of in the Latin Quarter, and then you kind of walk along a little bit longer, and you're in the Harlem district, and then you're at Broadway, and you go through all these different places. And it's super fun, and it's fun. I mean, it's just a fun piece to play, and the kids are all like, Mr. Vander Wiel, this music looks old and it smells funny, and I'm like, I like it. I think it's a cool piece. Enjoy it, right?
out the stars. So now the choir will be singing Till the Stars Fall from the Sky, and we will have a solo first from Sherbert, and then finishing up our song we will have Laura.
Before the band plays its last piece, I've got about 158 thank yous to give. Firstly, thank you to all of the students. The students have not only put in the time and energy to get all their music ready, to play their horns, and do all that stuff, but they also helped us all day yesterday get the room set up, and they've been helping us all along. Thank you to our students who have been helping get coffee and water and stuff all over the place. They've been doing great. A big thank you to Paul Humphreys. He's making us sound good. He does a great job when he volunteers his time and his equipment and stuff to come in and help us do our best. Thank you to the parents who are all sitting out here, parents and grandparents, for encouraging these kids to stick with music. Music is so important to our lives. And making sure that they get to rehearsals on time, and making sure that they're up early enough to show choir and jazz and stuff. Before the sun decides that it wants to be up as well. Thank you to our administration. We have the best administration to work with. I couldn't ask for anything more. They're always there, ready to talk to us, ready to help us work through problems. They're always there supporting us. Thank you. I know we've got a bunch of them here. Thank you so much for all of the work that you guys do helping us. Thank you to the other teachers and coaches. Coaches for letting us use their gym. You know, it's one night, but it's a big deal to give up the space that you teach in. I don't know if I would just readily give up my band group to, I don't know, whatever, science. Nothing against science. I love science. Science is great. You have anything?
Thank you to all the custodial staff that was here. Honestly, we had Andrew Lyles, and he was here helping us with everything until like 9 p.m. on Thursday. And then even today at like 6:30, we're like, we need help. We can't do this. So we just really, really appreciate that. And I do want to thank Mr. Vander Wiel because me and him, we like have these powwows sometimes, and we're just like, okay, do you think we're doing this all right? The kids say that this is what we need to do, but we're not 100% sure. So us both being first-year teachers and first time being here, students have helped us out. We have kind of powwowed all the time, and it's just been wonderful. So thank you so much. This is a great community, and there's so much support. You can tell from all the people that are here tonight. So thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Barcus. You guys are good. The band is going to close their set with a bunch of selections from Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera being, of course, the longest continuously running Broadway musical. This is a really tricky arrangement of this, and these kids were like, let's do it, this is great. And they just eat it up. This is Phantom of the Opera.
we are leaving to go to New York. So hence the New York theme for the cafe concert. And so the final song that the choir will be singing is the theme from New York, New York. So I hope you enjoy this. Here's the choir's license.
Before they go, this piece is awesome. Before they go, I have one more thing to say about that arrangement of Phantom of the Opera. That arrangement has two endings. It has an ending that's like this big, goes back to the and it's like not how the musical ends. The musical ends the way that ended. There's two endings, and I played both of them. And I was like, we'll see which ending we want to do. And the kids were like, we want to do the slow ending. And I was like, thank you. Like a really big, because the kids at first were like, well, we want to do the fast ending, of course, right? And we played it, and they were like, the fast ending sounds weird and wrong. But it works out really good. Here's the choir. There's some. You should clap for them. They sound great.
Every single piece of music that you heard come out of the CD player for the choir and the show choir was played by Raelen, Gipple. She's like my go-to. I'm like, I can't play this piece. Can you do this? And so we spent lots and lots of time doing this. So make a big, big round of applause for Raelen.
Yeah, right.
Should we make them rock down the runway? First, we would like to, oh, here we have Shelby Hartman. Shelby Hartman. She is senior, of course. She is in choir. And thing about Shelby is she always likes to speak her mind. So sometimes we, but sometimes we don't always see eye to eye, but she always makes me stronger because then I have to get some tough skin and say, Shelby, alright. So this is Shelby Hartman, and she has, and both of these two are both altos, and I'm really going to miss them next year. So I learned to my when you guys go on. Alright, here's she just is a very remarkable young lady with all the things that she does. They both are very independent young women, and that is something that I think is going to take them very far with 18 and going off after high school, and it's going to be wonderful. So here is Morgan Hotel.
You're not going to hug me? Okay. This is a really weird experience for both Miss Barcus and I because we're first-year teachers, and so we're like, there can't be seniors already, right? I mean, we can't actually get rid of some kids, but we have to. So I've got 3 seniors in the band, and they've been tremendous help. You know, they've been through it all, and it's going to be really hard to see them go. They're all really strong players. So first, in no particular order, we have Lauren Baker. Lauren Baker is going to Drake next year to study something. Good. Amazing alto saxophone player, has been doing alto saxophone in the band and lead alto in the jazz band. It's been an absolute pleasure to have Lauren in band. So, Lauren Baker. Next, we've got Lucas Rappenecker. Lucas is. Are you from the 1950s? Did you like? How many people here have seen Captain America? Captain America, round of applause, Captain America. I think that he had that same technology. I think that he looks straight out of the 1950s, like he's coming back from Normandy or something. He's amazing. He is such a talented, gifted trumpet player. I hope that he keeps playing when he goes to college, and I hope that he comes back next year for alumni jazz band. He's one of those kids that's he's always able to make me smile, no matter how frustrated the day is. He's always there to be just like, well, Mr. Vander Wiel, what are you going to do about it? It's a really rare talent to have, so I'm going to miss Lucas. I'll give you the lucky something.
Something really funny about Lucas is really the big thing that he's worried about this Bernard trip is, what's the time change? Is the time change calculated into the itinerary, or do we have to think about that on our own? And he asks me every day, and today I'm still going to say, Lucas, I'm checking into it.
Last but not least, we've got Ryan Nelson. Ryan was one of those people that I got here the first day or a couple weeks before, and Ryan was just like, here's how it is. And that's it. You don't get to mess around with anything. And every time I try to make some change, he's like, but, wait, hold on. And he's the one who, the cafe concert, I'm like, well, we could do this for the guy. And he's like, Mr. Vander Wiel, cafe concert. It's kind of a big deal. So we gotta go all out. He's another one, he's a pleasure. He's an extremely talented drummer. Can pretty much just look at any piece of music and just go, got it, which is just awesome at the high school level. I didn't have that ability until I was well into my college years. So, Ryan Nelson, I'm going to miss you. Lucas.
The flowers are from the band, and especially in the jazz band, because we're going to state, and it's awesome. So even if you're stressing out, you're still doing a good job. So thank you. These are flowers from the choir. It's a token of appreciation for how much you do for us, and I know it's something usually your seniors and you don't get the experience of having another year, but from that experience, it's going to college, and I appreciate everything, so thank you.
We promise we'll visit. I mean, seriously, you gotta miss us a whole lot. I mean, we're awesome. So yeah.
All right, we won't keep you here much longer. As you can see behind me, we've got the jazz band, and there's a couple of guest members, including Miss Barcus. Miss Barcus, what are you doing up there? Miss Barcus was like, "Can I bury your jazz band?" I'm like, "Of course you can." I'll be able to. We've got a bunch of alumni members here. This has been an absolute blast. Some of these alumni members I met really early on in my teaching career here, and some of them I met at like 1:05 this afternoon. And this has been kind of one of those things. Everyone's like, "Mr. Vander Wiel, are you getting ready for alumni jazz?" And I'm like, "I think so." But I found this music. Both pieces that we're going to play today are really, really excellent. You're going to hear from a whole bunch of new soloists and stuff. So this first piece, we're actually going to reverse order. We're playing Spud Bumps first. You're going to hear from Grace Edwards, Cecilia Hemsworth, Ashley Cruz, Laura Dunbar, Sarah, Cheney. I haven't had enough time with my own band members' names. I can't deal with this. And Raelen Gipple. This is Spud Bumps. No, it's excellent. This has been a blast. This has been so much fun. Working with these people has been probably the most fun I've had in a couple weeks. Just being like, here's music, let's play it. And they're like, okay. And they just sound great. This whole thing has gone together in about 2 hours, so it's really impressive. We have one more song to play for you, and it's a song that we like. I found it and I was like, I like this song, but it's not perfect. And like the guy who arranged it did a pretty good job, but I think we can do some cool things with it. So we kind of messed around with it. We've opened it up. We have stuff beginning with a couple like big solo, and everybody's excited. And I have a bunch of people telling me that they like this song like the most of anything. And I guess my trumpet's out here, so I might play on this one too. But this is an arrangement of a classic piece called Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. It was Buddy Rich, the Buddy Rich Big Band, played it originally, and Buddy Rich would always go, this is Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. I hope you enjoy. of applause for the jazz band with alumni. For the concert band. For the high school choir. And for the show choir. Let's give it up.
We just want to say thank you. It's been, I know multiple times we all say, oh, the cafe concert seems like it's so far away, and they're like, oh, it's next week. So we're going to, like, the year has just flown by, and we just thank all of your kids and all of you guys for helping that process go quickly, or not quickly, I guess. We don't want it to go quickly, but just smoothly and just a great fun. I mean, on the program, there's lots and lots of activities that we're still got going on, and so between graduation and we're in New York and then large group and all those different things and the concerts, there's just so many things that we still have left to do, but it's just a really exciting time of the year. So thank you very much.
I know we've said thank you 150 times, but we really need to thank you one more time. I'm going to preemptively thank you for helping us tear down the gym. Yay, baby! Okay, you guys are like, no, seriously. Help us turn on the gym! Yay! Alright, anybody that can help us get some of this stuff put away would be awesome. Thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take your desserts with you. I don't want to eat cake and pie for a week while I do. It'd be delicious.